Welcome to the Huddle. I'm your host, Mike Lay, and I'm here with Samuel McDuffie, man, your homegrown brother. And you're working in the life coaching part of the business, man. But before we get into that, let's tell the people about you. You're from here, you went to Potomac, you played sports. Give people a little quick background about yourself.
Well, thanks first for having me on the show. I appreciate the opportunity for having me on the show, and I just like what y'all doing, first of all. Well, my name is Samuel McDuffie. I'm from Washington, D.C. I moved to Temple Hills, and I went to Potomac High School. I played 3 sports, basketball, football, and baseball, which I won the little award of Athlete of the Year, which was cool.
All right, so, that's a different aspect in our community, man. You played baseball. How important do you think it is for kids in our community to get that diversity into their repertoire of sports?
I think it's real important. I just give them a different outlet and a different experience, because we always, people only think that basketball and football is the only way to go, but there's other sports out there that you can do, that you can take over and make a name for yourself and go to the next level.
All right, so as an adult, man, you made an interesting turn here. You're working in life coaching. That's very pivotal in our community. A lot of kids don't get that direction, that guidance. What made you kind of step into that world?
Well, I stepped into that world because of one person that was at Potomac named Kevin Davis. Was a good guy. He was ranked in the nation during the LeBron era, and a lot of people didn't get to know who he was. Mm-hmm. And he had a little trouble in his life and home life and stuff that he went through. And I seen that how if he had somebody to mentor him on a day-to-day basis and just talk to him and let him get things that was going on in his household out, he could have went to the next level. One instance, when we was in class, he got a letter from Purdue, and the Purdue coach wanted him to come to that school. But he didn't even believe in himself that he can get there because of things that was going on in his household.
Okay, all right. So explain to everybody, how you can help out and, how they can get in contact with you, or just what you have going on so far, just so, you can get your message out there.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at Next Level Talk, and basically I just talk positively and give different quotes and different motivation, because motivation is real key. I mean, motivation is only the start of it, but you got to put the action into it. But when you're hearing positive things over and over and over, as you all know, it takes 21 days for a habit to change, and 90 days for it to stay with you. So I just pray that people just get that positive message and stop hearing the negativity.
All right, so you're originally from this area, but you relocated. You're down there in Florida, so man, you're in different area codes. So how are things down there, man? How you infiltrating that community?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say it's nothing like the D.C. area. The mindset of the people, once you come from this area, you can take it anywhere and thrive. And a lot of people think that because of the situation with the crime here, that they can't make it anywhere else. But one thing I learned from this area and talking in our lingo and our just being authentic, you can go anywhere and everybody gonna copy you. So you always gonna have that edge over everybody over everybody else in the United States.
Okay, all right. So before we go, man, you want to give a shout out to anybody, or want to leave any low hanging fruit for people to grab a punt and learn a little life lesson?
The only life lesson I give is that you could be anything you want to be. Like, we hear it all the time, but you really could. It's just a mindset. One thing you got to get is your mind. I mean, if you're growing up like me, growing up in a household of everybody being negative and you getting that church background and they beating you over the head, you just got to break that mindset, because in my opinion, it's traditional, and you got to break that traditional curse.
Well, y'all heard the brother, believe in yourself. I'm going to go ahead and get skinny now, you know what I'm saying? Let's huddle up.